Guys, so yeah, in today's video I just really wanted to talk to you guys pretty much about a question that one of you guys actually commented that asked me, hey, have you made a video on exactly what everything that you need for having a successful litter? And yes, I have, but hey, it's fine to do a repeat because the thing is I'm better at talking now, and my videos were a lot cringier back then. I still think it's cringy today, but hey guys, so yeah, let's talk about it. Let's actually talk about it. So let's say that my number one thing that you really need for puppy whelping is tube feeding, right? Tube feeding, and I'm gonna elaborate on this. The reason why you need tube feeding so bad is because when puppies get fatigued, when puppies get sick, when puppies get weak, there's suckle strength. That's what I actually call it. I think that's gonna be a new term that I'm gonna be saying now. Suckle strength is they don't want to suck no more. Like they just like don't have no energy, and when they're sucking on mama and it gets weaker and weaker, they don't have the energy to pull that milk off of the damn titties. So it's just like, damn, like it's just gonna get worse from there on, right? And that's why I say tube feeding is the number one thing that you need out of everything, right? That's pretty much it, right? Because tube feeding, right, the milk provides them hydration, it provides them calories, it could be nutrient dense, like caloric dense as well. It's a lot of calories, but then so small for these puppies. So and then their bodies, they burn these calories because it's liquid just passing in, right? Passing through, and that's why they need milk constantly, all the time. And some of you guys, I'll just pop up the messages this time for real. You guys are like, dude, how do you do this? How do you do this? How do you sleep? Do you sleep? And I'm like, dude, no, I don't sleep unless my brother and me, we're doing it together. That's pretty much it. You know, he takes night shift, I take day shift. It's switched around and stuff like that. But guys, to tell you guys the truth, waking up every 3.5 hours and stuff like that, and it's painful. You're a zombie. It sucks. It really does suck. And some of you guys text me too, like, hey bro, fuck, I slept through the 5 hours. And they're texting me like, are my puppies should be okay? I said, they should be okay. They should be okay, bro. You should be okay. As long as you don't hit the 8 to 12 hour threshold, then you should be okay. But it's always best to feed them at 3 to 4 hours. I always do 3.5 because when I'm tube feeding, I think 3.5 is like the best time. It depends if it's the smallest puppy of the litter, like the runt, they're really small, the bodies are still fragile and small, then I'll probably do it like 2.5, 2 maybe in the first few days, and then 2.5, and then 3. So that's pretty much it. You need tube feeding. And then number 2, I can say this is about on equal. It's on par with tube feeding. I can say you need a heat source, external heat source. It doesn't matter what you get. You can use an incubator. Even though I don't like using incubators like that, I only use it for the oxygen. I'll link that right here, just because like if you guys haven't seen it, watch it please. Why I don't like to use incubators all the time. You can use an incubator. You can use a heat lamp. You can use a heat pad. How I like to set it up is just half hot, half cold, like a hot zone and a cold zone. So that way puppies are instinctually smart. They know where to go, right? They're like, oh shit, if I'm cold, I'm gonna go under the heat lamp or the heat pad. And then vice versa. You see what I'm trying to say? Some people, they heat up the whole litter box, especially if you're a beginner. Even me as a pretty damn good professional, you guys can say I'm a puppy whelping god. You guys say like, for me to, like, when I tell you guys, like, you guys need to heat up half the zones, right? Like half hot, half cold. Because the thing is, when I see a lot of you guys as whelping setups, man, you're heating up the whole box, and I don't like that. I don't like that. The puppies have no room to disperse or to move around, to get in the cold zone, and they can get too hot. And it's some of you guys also, hold up. Some of you guys actually, you guys use everything. You guys use a heat pad and a heat lamp. And I don't like that. You don't have to do that. They only need one heat source. They only need one. Guys, please, they only need one. You don't need to have everything on. They're not, literally, their bodies can adjust too, guys. They're not like, it's not they're gonna die and freeze to death literally within like 10 minutes. No, you can adjust it. Which is why I say the height of the heat lamp, right? It doesn't really matter but just don't make it too close and don't make it too far. Like, just adjust it where you can feel it, right? You can feel the heat just a little bit from like about 6 inches from the floor. As long as you feel it, they should be okay. Or, you know, maybe even higher than that. It's just, you have to adjust, guys. There's no correct answer. You know, as what my whelper said with Bruce, I'm whelping my puppies now personally, so that way I can make more videos for you guys. He adjusts every time. Like, every height adjustment for his heat lamps, every litter, every puppy is different, and I've learned that with me too. So I'm old school. I like my heat lamps. I don't like heat pads. The heat pads are okay, but I like my heat lamps. And then incubators are new school. It's okay, but I only use it for the oxygen. So that's pretty much it. You need a heat source. And then what else? Oh, also, guys, yeah, for tube feeding too, you 8 French, right? 8 French tube feeding. Those are the best tube feedings. The catheters that you guys can get, just because it's bigger. It's better for beginners. That's pretty much it. They're the best for experts as me. Like, I'm pretty damn professional at it now, so I always get it. Like, I can literally just put it in within like 15-20 seconds, and I'm straight. Shoot that shit in, and then the puppy's good. I take it back out. Puppy's sleeping by then. So and then, yeah, 8 French, right? 8 FR or 8 French catheters with those big ass syringes, right? Those monogenic syringes. And you might need that bigger, the bigger ones, like the bigger syringes. But sometimes, guys, when I run out of those, right? When I run out of those syringes, I just cut the 8 French catheters to make it smaller, so that way I can put it onto the small ones. And also, I always do that in the beginning anyway, so that way, like, I know how many cc's, like how precise, because it's a smaller syringe, it's more precise of how much you're getting them anyway. And plus, like, I don't do the 1 cc per ounce method when they're usually within 1 to 3 days old, usually because their stomachs are still growing. It's not as enlarged yet, it's not as big yet. So you can only do, let's say for example, like a puppy's 7 ounces old, like 7 ounces. I usually will only give like 1 to 3, and I would try 1 first. I'm like, okay, I feel his stomach. All right, I think I can do more, and then I go to 2, and then I'll be like, okay, yeah, it definitely needs more, and then I go to 3, because the stomach inside, not outside externally, inside the stomach is the inside, right? That thing expands, you know. So you kind of have to trial and error. Like, you have to feel it for yourself. That's why, like, guys, with my Vegeta X Rexa breeding, I am actually going to be whelping that litter right there. And that's my uncle's litter. That's actually, that whole blood Rexa is my blood, like my whole pedigree. So I'm actually going to be whelping that litter to teach you guys hands-on, like, okay, how to do everything. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that content. That's pretty much it. So you need a tube feeding, and then a catheter. Well, no, tube feeding, and then heat source. And then number 3, I can say, is hydration. Lactated ringers. You can use lactated ringers. You guys can buy that on Chewy.com. You have to get it prescribed with your vet. It's like what, $10 or up to 15. I don't think it matters what you get, but I usually like to get this one on Chewy, and I get it prescribed by my vet. And I just tell them, like, hey, I'm getting it for my puppies when I check out in the car, and then after that, they just send it to me, and then that's pretty much it. My vet's awesome, man. So, you know, no questions asked anyway. They don't even call me. They literally don't even call me, like, hey, why do you need this for? They just like, all right, send it, you know, because they know me so much, and they even watch my YouTube as well, you guys. It's crazy. Like, I didn't even know they watch my YouTube. So with that, lactated ringers and a 22 gauge needle, and then you're literally usually around 1 to 3 cc's, or if they're a little bit bigger, I'll make a video about this, but you know, 1 through 5 cc's you can do. Like, shit, I did 5 cc's every time, like 3 times a day, just to hydrate the puppies. Because, like, yeah, they hydrate for a good couple of hours, like 2 hours, and after that they get dehydrated again, right? They get dehydrated again, and then that bubble pocket is gone when you're hydrating them, and after that it just goes back down, and hey, I just shoot it back in again just to rehydrate them, get them back on track, right? The loss of imbalances of fluids and salts and in their bodies is gone. So you have to rehydrate them, right? They need that potassium. Water alone, sink water, fresh water, it does not have those electrolytes. You need those electrolytes. from the lactated ringers to actually help the puppies out, right? So I think that's pretty much it. That's literally all you need to have a successful litter, you guys. When I'm whelping puppies in the future, like pretty damn soon, guys. Like Rex, she's pregnant, bro. She's got 3 puppies incoming, so we'll see if I want to open it up, really. We'll see, because if it's offered for a pretty amount, yeah, I'll let them go. But I don't know. You know, I don't like to do money litters like that. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future when I do have more puppies, then yeah, I'll do it for sure. But as of the moment right now, I'm setting up my foundation. I already did, but we were pretty close. And then those puppies, oh my gosh, I can't imagine. Those are not definitely for sure not for sale. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. I think that's all you pretty much need for the list of things that you need. I think those are the most important things you need. Oh shit, and then Karo syrup as well. If you need Karo syrup for hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, and then like when the puppies don't have the energy or they're getting weak, and you try to resuscitate them or get them back on track, they need that sugar as well, right? They get that sugar from the milk too. So that's just a little extra thing. But honestly, I don't even use Karo syrup no more, especially when I'm tube feeding, because they already get that sugar and then that salt and then the calories from the milk already. So I rarely have to do it. But again, getting to that stage, it really happens to me. It really does. So I'm not really sure. You guys can ask other whelpers as well. I'm not really professional with that Karo syrup, to tell you guys the truth, but everything else I'm pretty damn good at. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. Hopefully you guys learned from that, and this is your first time watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Gosh, you are so annoying, boy. Like, subscribe, and then yeah, you should be able to see a lot of content with puppy whelping and in my breeding journey. Love you guys so much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Peace.